Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're on Kala's account, and as you can see guys, we have 430,000 diamonds. That is right guys, an incredible amount of diamonds. Now some of you may remember, this is actually one of the very first accounts that I ever did viewer summons on, which is kind of crazy. You can see we're on chapter 32 as of right now. A majority of these heroes are the heroes that we built the first time that we did summons on here, which again, it has been a long time guys, 430,000 diamonds. It takes an incredible amount of time and resources to actually save those up. And if you do join me for these streams, guys, this is Levi's account. So you'll see Levi M right there in the chat. It is Levi's account that we are summoning on tonight. That is the reason I want to do the live stream, so he can join me and see it. Most of you know that he is in Hawaii, meaning that we have I think it's a 6-hour time difference. So it is 10 o'clock here. Over there, he is just getting home from work, which is crazy. Some people it's 3 a.m. Some people it's very early morning, which again is very cool. Now, one thing I do want to touch on, guys, Gloria Spectacular. We have 2 more days left. 2 more days left, guys, and this is gone. Make sure you're finishing the Lost Grace. There is a ton of loot to have out of there. Meredith and Merriment, make sure you're doing that as well. The parade has already ended, but there is only 2 more days in this, guys, and that it is completely gone if you have not completed this. So let's go ahead. I'm really hoping that the streaming luck is going to bring it. This is the reason why I did really want to do the streaming luck right here. And I know most of my peeps over in the United States, this is kind of prime time. A lot of times I do the early streams or the Sunday streams, and a lot of players can't make it. That is why we want to do at least 1 stream during the week. That way a lot of people can make it. What's going on? We got Hyatt here, Anthony, Space Trooper, Alex as well. So we are ready, guys. I went ahead, I opened up the chest. That is how we got so many of our diamonds out of here. So first we're going to go in, guys. Pitmaster gifts. Love these things. They give us an incredible amount of diamonds. We also do get some more stones out of there. And he has max stones out for everything. Coming down here, guys, look at the chests. It is absolutely phenomenal. It is crazy, absolutely crazy how many chests are in here. But we are looking for these stones, guys. We have max stones. That is right, guys. It's been a little bit since we've seen the completely max stones, but we have 66 stones in here, and there's a ton of heroes we have to build. Even looking at the account, guys, a majority of the newer heroes to AFK Arena, this account does not have, because Levi has literally been saving everything for us to do the summons. So this is going to unlock a lot of heroes in here, guys. Boom. Let's see what we get, which there is Frampton. So right off the bat, we get a Hypogen hero, which I love to see. We get a Celestial hero in Titus right there. We get Scarlet, absolutely a big priority when it comes to our Twisted Realm. We get Kren, we know the Mauler Tower, he absolutely dominates it. Respin, amazing in PvP. Thisu, again, Mauler Tower, very strong within that one. So let's see what we got, guys. Isolde and Raku, very strong. Thorin we want. Oden we want to build out. Very strong there. We have Pharrell, we have Kren, we have Frampton, we see Scarlet in there. We have some copies of Grez, we have some copies of Damon. Definitely like that. We have a copy there of a Star. We have more of a Scrath, more of a Star. Look at that, guys. We got Orthos, we got Titus, we got Khazard, we got Mortis in there. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I think up here we got what? We got Frampton. That is 5. We got 5 Celestials and Hypogen heroes. What's going on, Antonio? That is 5 Celestial and Hypogen heroes. Last time we did the max, we got 0. We seen 0 last time. That is incredible, guys. That is 5 Celestials and Hypogen heroes. And look at this. Look at the saving on this account, guys. We're going to go ahead and we're going to pop the rest of those. That's 5 heroes right off the bat, which again is kind of crazy for the Celestials and Hypogens. Absolutely love it, guys, which is the reason why we do pull them out of here. So 14 more stones, which let's see. We got Flora. Double copies of Oden. We got Thisu again, but we got a copy of Flora. We got a copy of Maro. So overall, not too bad, guys. Very cool to see the heroes we picked up out of here. Now, the faction cards, we are going for Graveborn, guys. There's an incredible amount of Graveborn heroes that we want to build out of here. So again, we are going to use all of these for the Graveborn, and Levi is going to be directing some of this. So once we're going through here, we will have some questions in here, making sure that we get the heroes built that we're looking for, which there is a copy of Fane. Worst thing I would ever want to do is mess up a player's account with allowing me to do the summons, which is the reason when it comes to the Stargazer guys, Levi, again, we kind of have a general rule of who we're going for and who we're going to build, but the game's about fun. Have a copy of Hodgkin in there. Guys, and if you have not built Hodgkin, he is such a solid, not a tank. I know he's a tanking class, but he is a buffer and he is a crowd control. Two absolute phenomenal abilities that he does possess. Do the cards after the summons. Yeah, well, definitely. Well, with this, I'm kind of on the fence because there are so many good heroes to build. I know we have a lot of faction scrolls, but I don't want to forget about these. In addition, we're probably going to have, I'm looking at the diamonds, guys, we're probably going to have 15 or 20 more faction cards when we do the summons. And again, yes, the cards are completely random. They're not subject to the wish list, just like we've seen before. But a lot of those heroes, guys, we just built up. Now, the food we are going to keep. So all of these rare cards we're going to get out of here. I am going to save those. That way, Levi can actually go through and build a bunch of different heroes. So Levi will actually have the ability to go in and build exactly who he's looking for. Look at the heroes, guys. Double copies of a star. And again, a lot of the newer heroes on here we do not have built, which we definitely have to. We have to add stars to heroes. I know the bag's going to be full quite a bit, guys, because again, we have an incredible amount of heroes on here to build. Even looking here, we don't have a star. We have one copy of Mishka. We have food like crazy in the bottom. Same with Graveborns, guys. We pulled all of those cards just to add more stars. And by adding stars to all these heroes, a lot of them we are going to, are linked with the dimensionals. If you notice, guys, he doesn't have any 5-star heroes on here, which is kind of crazy. But we don't have any 5-star heroes out in this account yet. Should I focus on Thisu over Tylee for PvE? Tylee works incredibly well. The big thing with building out Tylee is you have to really max her out, guys. Her plus 60 engraving, I believe, is the one that gives her immunity, which makes her super effective when it comes to PvE. What's going on, Carmelite? How long is he saved? I'm not sure. Levi, let me know. How long have you been saving on this account? So from here, guys, of course, we're going to start with our companion points. And we do this kind of systematically using the RNG from the stones to build kind of who we want to, then using these, and then, of course, using our scrolls to see if we can pick up Celestials and Hypogean heroes out of here. That way, there's less we have to summon, so we can kind of build, again, systematically with who we're looking to build out of here. So companion points, guys, 2,300 companion points, which is crazy. I'm hoping to see some heroes out of here, some Celestials and Hypogeans. If you guys remember the big summon that we just did, we got zero. We got 0 Celestials and Hypogean heroes out of our scrolls and our diamonds, which was incredibly disappointing, but it happens. It happens sometimes. How does the Fight of Fate work with heroes? I think I get random heroes. It's like I can't change or fix. Arlen, you can actually go ahead and you can set the heroes in there. You can change your cards, but I believe you can only use cards that you have, which is really the big thing. You can only utilize and use the cards that you have within there. And there's our first elite for the summons, guys, which is a copy of my boy Rowan. And I'm hoping that we see some more elites. I would love to see some awakened heroes in here, guys. Right now, it looks like we are just getting an incredible amount of food. Even after the amazing stone summons, it is a lot of food in here, guys. We're going to have fodder to build everyone that we're looking to. And again, whoever Levi wants to build, we can absolutely build them out, guys. Adding more stars to some of these heroes. And we have 7 more pulls in here. I love doing the summons. What's going on, Darkblane? When engraving reset, should I reset Saurus? Anime Risky, that is a really good question. I am on the fence with resetting Saurus, but I think I might be right there with you. A lot of players have said the exact same thing with resetting Saurus. I think that I'm going to reset Saurus too. I have Saurus at 60, and I think that I'm absolutely going to reset him. Guys, we used all of those. We got one elite hero out of there, which is absolutely crazy with the summons. But we know, guys, 789 scrolls out of here, which is incredibly high number of scrolls, guys. Remember, every 30 scrolls, we're guaranteed an elite hero. Now, we can pull a lot more out of here. Am I ready for the Awakened Thane? Absolutely, I am. Yes, Saurus has been completely replaced at this point. Had to check 9 months. Oh, 9 months he's been saving, guys. So that's how much you get. When you look at your income of AFK Arena and what you get for diamonds and everything else, guys, that is 9 months. 9 months we have been saving in here. And look at that, guys. An elite right off the bat, which is Scarlet. That gives us our second copy, guys. She is actually a super high priority hero to build because of the Twisted Realm and the Cursed Realm. Absolutely, guys, build her out first, which there is Mortis, guys. That's our second copy of Mortis. Very nice. I believe that takes him to Elite Plus, if not a little bit higher, because I think we already had a copy of him, but we got another Hypogean hero and a copy of Mishka. Absolutely. What's going on, Nikos? All right, guys, we're seeing some good luck with the scrolls, which I'm liking. Boom! There is our first Awakened hero, guys, just like that. A copy of Aziz. I love it. I love it. There he is, guys. Absolutely amazing. He is such a cool hero, guys. Built him out of my account. Do you think we'll need regular Lightbearer fodder to ascend the new Thane? Nope. The Awakened heroes do not take it. Tragic. The Awakened heroes do take Awakened heroes only. That is it. There is no fodder within there. There's another copy of Rowan. Oh yeah, it is 420. I thought about that earlier. So yeah, rates so far on these cards have been pretty good. Getting the copy of Aziz right there. Another elite, which is Raku. Absolutely want to build him out. And again, starting to get those cards on the table. And there is Mortis. There is Scarlet. We have Mishka and we have Raku. Some very strong heroes to build, guys. And that actually takes Raku. Raku is a hero really strong with the engraving. And a lot of players ask about the engraving. Honestly, with the engraving, the biggest impact of it engraving is when it actually comes to your heroes, your damage heroes, your damage dealers. So when you look at Lucretia, when you look at Raku, when you look at Kren, when you look at Ainz, that is where the engraving really makes a difference, because those heroes specifically are very dependent on stats, which is really the big thing. They are really dependent on the stats. All right, guys, we've already had a lot of good luck on this account. 689 scrolls left. And another elite right there, which is a copy of Iran. Iran, we have to build out on this account. 5 pull, absolutely. What's going on, Andrew? And another elite right there, which is Iran again. Absolutely amazing. Snake Charmer for Drez. Are we swapping out some heroes? Let's see. Because who do we have here? I think we have... So Drez... Oh, we got to build out some of these heroes. I'm thinking here that we're not seeing the copies. Let's see. So we have Drez right here. Let's use a little bit of our food. So we use Golas and we'll use Savius. Because I know you wanted to build Drez out. But I think, yeah, Drez we need more copies of. Brutus we need a little more copies of. Trying to think. Thisu we have there. Do you want me to swap them out if Drez is mythic? No, Drez needs more copies. If we get one more copy of Drez, we can actually build them out. So Drez, we need one more. I have the food here. I went through and I built the food out. So absolutely, we can get Drez built out. We need one copy of Drez. Thoughts on Oku? Now, Oku, and look at that, guys. A double right there, which is Pippa and Antandra. Antandra, guys, absolutely amazing. Oku seems to work very well. Oku with Mishka, I love, and a star. It seems like Oku with the mitigation is really good. I haven't tried him in a very high level deficiency because I'm not pushing that hard, but he seems very strong. Meta, so my opinion, Kren I don't use or Frampton who I love. What's the best tanker for early game? Early game, honestly, would probably be if you're looking real early game, Lucius. Lucius tanks, heals, and shields. The tank early game. End game is really any hero that has immunity. When you look at Alna, when you look at Albedo, when you look at some of the actual tanks, they work exceptionally well with the immunity. If a tank doesn't have the immunity, it doesn't really work, guys. It doesn't work at all, which there's another copy of Iran. Very nice to see. Yeah, Oku, just like what Dale said, he takes almost no damage, especially if you have heroes on the team that have damage mitigation. It works incredibly well, guys. Another elite right there, which is another copy of Scarlet. Yeah, Drez, we need one more copy. We are still waiting and looking for that copy of Drez. Then we can take him to Mythic, and then we can swap him out. So another one right there, which is Oden. I believe we have a couple copies of Oden. Gives us 3 cards on the table. And a couple more. So Oden is going to 3 stars. And again, Levi, if you want to swap any of them out, definitely let me know. But again, guys, Oku, I think Oku is going to be awesome. He seems to take very minimal damage. Is Iran better than Thane? I'm wondering who to build. Iran will work for the 5 pull. So Iran is actually in a bunch of meta comps, which is good. They do work incredibly well. Iran works in the 5 pull, which if you don't have Iran, you have no 5 pull. Thane is a hero that a lot of players are not building or do not build. Which honestly, Thane is good, but Thane is similar to a lot of other heroes. It takes an incredible amount of investment for Thane. For Thane to work, guys, he has to have the plus 60 engraving, which again, he's kind of far down the list, but he works. He does still work. Here we're going to build out Scarlet. Late to the stream, Mortal Stone, not really. We're about 17 minutes in. Got really lucky with some of the stones. I know in here with the wish list, we wanted to build Leica. We wanted to build Iran. We have a couple copies of both of those. We have food for both of those. And I know with the scrolls, we're going to pull the rest of these guys. Taking them to Legendary Plus is really where you want to build them. And then we can kind of go from there. But Iran, Leica, even in here, guys, with Skarath, we have 3 copies there for Skarath, which he is a priority, again, because of that 5 pull and what we have right there. How do I feel about Isabella? Isabella, short of the tower, doesn't work very well. She, unfortunately, is not very strong outside of the tower. But inside the Graveborn Tower, especially when you get to double teams, crowd control, Isabella owns. But again, she is not a hero that I would invest a ton into. Which there is a copy of Treznar. Yeah, Isabella is the 9th strongest Graveborn. There you go. And that's kind of what people feel about it. I'm sure the first year you're going to reset Gravy. Yes, exactly. Anime risky. Thorin, I engraved, and I do not want Thorin. Iran and Chicken for the 5 pull. Looking for the Portal Party. Oden, Rowan, 5 stars. Others can go to 2, then swap. Perfect. What's going on, David? And there is another copy of Skarath, guys. Again, we need a copy of Drez. And then we'll swap it out for Thisu. Thorin, yeah. Thorin, I hate seeing. Zolrath, guys. Zolrath is the one that I absolutely hate, guys. Especially when you're going through places, which there's another copy of Gwen. When you're going through the Dismal Maze, all the Zolrath battles you have to do twice, which is an incredible pain in the butt, guys. There's our copy of Drez. We were looking for him. So that will allow us to build up Drez a little more. And we have a few more heroes in here to build, guys. So Drez we wanted to build out. And I know Levi had said Mythic, I believe Mythic Plus, which there we go. So Drez will be the Mythic Plus. And then swap out for the Snake guy, which will be Thisu. There's your Mythic Plus Drez. And then let me swap this out. We'll swap this out for Thisu. And here I like because we can actually see the heroes, but that's only if we have them built. So a lot of these heroes, guys, if you do not have built, you're not going to see them. Just like Scarlet. Scarlet, again, huge priority. We want to build out Iran. We want to build out Leica. 2 really, really strong heroes. What's going on, Mickey? Sorry I haven't got back to you yet, Mickey. It's been incredibly busy. I seen your email. I haven't had a chance to look at anything on there. Right now, I haven't had a little bit of time to kind of hop on there and check it out. So here we'll do double right there for Laika. And these are the heroes again. We should have no problem building them out to Ascended, guys, because when it comes to tier lists, even when it comes to Laika in formations, guys, Laika, Iran go together like peanut butter and jelly. We've said it a lot before, but now we know that when we build them out, we know they're already at Mythic Plus, so building them out will be much easier because when we get the copies, we know they're done. Without Thorn Cheese. What's the order of the best Graveborn? Honestly, Graveborn, number one would be Grez. Grez would honestly be my absolute number one Graveborn, guys. Just for the simple fact that he is super strong, which looking in here, is Isolde in here? No, we don't have Isolde. Grez has to be built out. I'm not sure. Yes, Scarlet, I hopefully ascend by the end of this. Scarlet, I would actually pull here. I know he only has 3 copies out of there. But Scarlet is such a high priority, guys. I would pull Scarlet out of the desired summons and rush to build Scarlet, which there's a copy of Morrow. Morrow is very good when it comes to Lightbearer Tower. I know most formations he's not used, but Lightbearer Tower specifically, guys, Morrow does incredible, which there's another copy of Mishka. Another hero we absolutely want to build out, which there is Gwen as well. Gwen we already have up to, I believe, Legendary Plus. And a double right there, guys. Entendre and Morrow, both, again, 2 very, very strong heroes. It's funny how Grez went from being one of the worst heroes to being meta. Yes, absolutely, Alfred. He is meta in the Twisted Realm, the Cursed Realm, the all in the Grez combination. I mean, there's so many places that he worked right into the meta, which there's a copy of Oden. Oden and Rowan, we were taken to 5 stars per Levi. And then Scarlet, again, trying to build Scarlet out of this one as well, which I'm hoping we pull a couple more copies of the heroes, which there's Taili. Haven't seen any Thisu in here either. Should I engrave Entendre to 60? Xena, absolutely. Entendre, if you're doing the invade team, super strong. If you're using Entendre, Mauler Tower, super strong, guys. Again, it's really the investment. If you have a bunch of other heroes that are already kind of built at that point, Entendre is a good choice. But again, you have to have some other heroes kind of built. Which champ do I use for the swap scroll? Really depends. I mean, that is super dependent on who you have built, honestly. I rushed building Scarlet for her anime. Yeah, absolutely, guys. Again, Scarlet is a really, really big hero that is well worth the rush. I want to see how many copies of Morrow. I know we pulled a couple of Morrow. I see Scarlet. I just want to make sure we're not over pulling. See, Gwen, we have 1 star right there. If we wanted to build her, I know I already have a little bit of food. And again, he said take to 2 stars, and then from 2 stars, we will actually drop them out. So Gwen, we have at Mythic. We have her Ascended. We have her Ascended at 1 star. And again, I want to make sure that we're not building or overbuilding all of these copies. So I like looking, because again, we need Scarlet in here, and then we have food. Here we have Skarath. We have 1, 2, 3 Skarath, so we need another one. Entendre, we have 4, which will take her to Ascended. And then, of course, we have a little bit of food in there. And remember, guys, I saved all of the other food. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 Entendres too, so we could actually build her up. And here we have Iran, we have Laika. We also do have Mishka in here. So we need some more Iran, we need some more Laika, and we can take both of those built. We have Mishka and we have a star in here, and he wants to do Portal Party. So we do have Pippa in here as well, which is good. Then in here, we have Isabella, we have Silas. Silas we want to build. Desirable we want to build. Have quite a bit of food there. And Isolde, we already have the copies. So we're pretty set. Help with the peaks. Oh, thanks, Utepi. Yeah, guys, I love doing the guide videos. If you guys have noticed, probably my most satisfying part of AFK Arena is doing those guide videos. And there is Zafrio, guys. That is another one. I believe we got, what, 5, 6, 7 plus an Awaken. That was 8 Celestials or Hypogens already, guys, which is kind of crazy on how we've seen. I want to do a design for a guide in Select Hero and Stargazing. Other design in Photoshop. I hate Photoshop. Anime Risky, if you have some questions, definitely shoot them over. I tried Photoshop. I need like a professional course for Photoshop. I tried. It was incredibly hard to go through, which there's another copy of Raku. We need some doubles, some triples. We need a quad in here. 200 scrolls left, guys. Still have a lot. And there's a double, just like we called it. Scarlet and Mishka. Very solid pull. One more copy of Scarlet will be able to take her at least to Mythic Plus. Then we can also get those 3 free ones out of the diamonds or the select summons, which again, Scarlet, I would absolutely build, especially with the engraving, guys, which there's another copy of Treznar. Treznar is the official Ainz killer. Treznar, again, look at that. Which would be a better option for engraving? E100, Zekus, or Awakened Disease? Furry Fluff, Zekus, I don't see used anywhere. I mean, short of PvP, I do not see Zekus used anywhere, which there's a copy of Rowan, which is super disappointing, but I don't see him used anywhere. I don't know the effectiveness of him. Like I said, short of PvP. And there we go, guys. Scarlet and Awakened Disease. That is 2 Awakened heroes already, guys. Very nice. Very nice. So that takes our count to what? 5, 6, 7. I believe that's 9. I think, Levi, that is already 9 that we got there. Very cool. And Scarlet. I love to see that, guys. Love to see that. So there is a copy of Scarlet. There's a copy of Mishka, which we absolutely wanted to build. And then again, guys, we have the double copies of Scarlet. So we use some Movis down here. Legendary, Legendary Plus. And then I believe we already have food. So another one again, which is the reason why I do the summons during streams. Guys, that's exactly why I do the summons during streams, because of the insane RNG pulls that we get. It's kind of crazy how absolute RNG it is with the pulls. There we go, guys. So there is Scarlet to Mythic Plus. We got 1 copy there. We need 3 more, which we do have the select summons, but we still have a lot of diamonds left. We have a lot more diamonds left here, guys. We have a lot of scrolls left too. And I'm hoping that we can pull 1 or 2 more copies of Scarlet, which there's another copy of Maro. Can I design it for you? I'll add the full details so I can design it. Oh, yeah. What's going on, Poa? I haven't seen Poa in forever. How are you? Poa Benedict. Some people join streams for an incredible amount of time, and then I see him disappear for weeks or months. It's kind of crazy, but Poa is back. And of course, we know Poa from Moana. Moana has a little pig named Poa. That's where I know it from. Raku and Grez. I love Poa. It's such a cool movie. Is there anything I do to help fix an account where I try to build too many characters at once? Alex, the way to really offset that is getting food. For the short term, you have too many characters built right now. And there is Flora, guys. Another one. That is 10. I believe that is 10 Celestial or Hypogen heroes we've gotten already. I know it's Flora, but that is number 10. Like I said, just taking time, getting the food. You can fix it. It takes a little bit of time, Alex. That's really it. It does take a little bit of time to really write some of the heroes you might have built or built wrong. Final pull gives us another copy of Rowan. Very nice. We have 8 cards on the table. So we have a couple more copies. And I know, again, we wanted to take Rowan to 5 stars. We wanted to take Oden to 5 stars, which both of them are very close, Levi. It is very, very close. Raku, another hero, guys. Again, the damage heroes are super dependent on their stats. giving more stats to Oden, giving more stats to Raku, really makes a huge impact in AFK Arena because of the stats. Even there, we're adding another star to Flora, which adds the engraving aspect to her. Again, the stats on the heroes it is kind of crazy how much the stats really impact. Who do you think the priority for tier 4 heroes? So tier 4 heroes, guys, I really prioritize, again, the damage heroes. So when you look at your tier 4 stones, guys, Ainz, Lucretia, when you look at Raku, when you look at Kren, when you look at Oden, when you look at Scarlet, when you look at Grez, Twisted Realm with him, but all, again, of the major damage heroes are super reliant on the stats and the build. I first tier 4, I went with Scarlet. Absolutely, guys. I went tier 4 Scarlet with the very first one. I took her max out. I did the engraving. I did the tier 4 because I'm pushing the Twisted Realm. Next one I did, of course, was Grez. Grez was the next one that I actually went, and we're going to use a little bit of diamonds on here. I just want to make sure that we have her picked up in here. So even with our faction scrolls, if we don't get some copies of her, we know we have her built. If we do get copies of her, we're adding stars on there, which I absolutely love. Because again, guys, Scarlet and Grez, we already have Grez built. So now we can really push the Twisted Realm. And there's our double, guys. All three of them that easy, which takes her up to Ascended, exactly where she needed to be. Hopefully we can pull enough to get her engraved. But now we have Scarlet to Ascended, which of course, guys, her tier 9 furniture is 100% priority. It is a huge priority when it comes to the furniture building on there. And then of course, we already do have Grez built up. So the combination of those two within the Twisted Realm will skyrocket. It will absolutely skyrocket the Elder Tree, and the amount of levels that you can gain in here from the Twisted Essence you pick up is absolutely crazy. All right, guys, so now we have cards on the table. We also do have scrolls, and I believe, Levi, are we still going for Graveborn? I know we've kind of went back and forth on this, but like I said, what's going on, Pluto? Do we still want to do the Graveborn with here? Do we want to do some Maulers? What is the general thought right now? Let me know, Levi, what you guys think. Cards, again, we can go Graveborn. We can go a couple different ways with our cards. The cards, remember, are not reflective on the wish list. So no res. Everybody is joining us that we haven't seen in forever. What is going on? What does the Graveborn look like right now? Graveborn, so we have 4 Isabella, that is Ascended. We have 5 Silas, that is Ascended with a star. We have 2 Tresnar. We have 3 Thorn. We have 3 Isold we can build. That's about it. We have a couple more random. So we have Silas that we can build out of here. Desira needs more copies. Thorin needs, I think we have 1 already. So Thorin we can take to Ascended. Isold has enough. So most of the Graveborns are pretty strong right now. Again, we do need a couple more copies of Desira, but as far down here, we only need 1 more copy. So Graveborns are pretty strong. Honestly, do I have enough for another select summons unlock? I might actually. Nope. We got to build. We're at 17 to 20. We need 3 more. Yeah, so Graveborn overall, getting some more food in here would probably be good. Wilders, I feel like, would be a solid choice. Finish out Laika, finish out Iran. You want a star, you want Mishka. Possibly putting Oku in there as well would be another one. I know we have Pippa right here, but I think Pippa has... Nope, we need Pippa too. I know you want to do Portal Party. Yep, Wilders, definitely. Because again, we need these 2. We need more Pippas. We need more. We need Wilders, guys. We need Wilders in this one. So we will swap to the Wilders. Here we go. Yeah, look at the Wilders. Remember, guys, we do still have all of the rare stones. We also do have all of the food. So as long as we have the copies of the heroes we need in here, so as long as we have these key heroes in here, we have the food for them. We just need the heroes with double Leica, guys. Look at that. Wilders and then maybe like 6 pulls for food. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. Double Leica, so that I think will take her to Ascended right there. She's another hero. Want to put some stars on, which there is another copy of Leica. Let me see. Let's do this one, which is another elite, which is Raku. I want to see, because I know, again, that'll take Leica up a little bit higher. Double copies right there. And then we'll want to put a star on her, which we have, I think, one more copy. Yep, we have one more copy. And I'm thinking we could drop Leica out in just a minute. Yeah, we need Mishka, Pippa, a star, Iran. There's a lot of heroes in here that we need, guys. And a lot of food. We're getting an incredible amount of food in here, but it costs a lot of food to build these heroes. Another elite right there, which is another one of Mishka. Mishka, we already have double elite plus copies. And I'm hoping we pull a couple Iran. So there's Leica. So I'm thinking take Leica to the 1 star, which we have right there. Because again, there are a couple Wilders that we can definitely use in here. We need copies of Iran. Let me know, Levi, do you want me to drop her out at 1 star? Because I mean, honestly, with knowing what we're building within the field of stars and everything else, I would drop her out at 1 star. I would drop a star in here because we need a couple more copies of a star. We also need a couple more copies if we can get some copies of Oku. And then Raku, I would take built. And then Pippa we're building as well. Yeah, we're pretty close to getting another one. A star wasn't in there either. So dropping out Leica at 1 star, I think makes sense. Again, we can just pop her back in there if that's the case. Yeah, drop her out. Which there's Raku. Raku is almost a 5 stars. If we get, I believe, 1 or 2 more copies of Raku, we can drop him out. We can put in Oku and then kind of build from there, which there's a star. We need, I think, 1 or 2 more. Can't summon on the new Wilders like a star until I finish Helios Immortus. Yeah, those are 2 really big priority heroes there. Should I build Antandra? Xena, yes. If you're far down the road, building heroes, it is really, again, depending how far you are down building heroes, which there's Iran. Antandra with a plus 60 engraving works incredibly well, guys. She is super, super hard to build, or super hard to kill with Antandra. So I believe that will take Raku up a little bit higher, which is what we want. So 3 stars there. That takes Iran up to our Ascended level. Again, we want to add some more on there. We got double copies of a star. We have double copies of Mishka. We got more copies down here. We still need more, guys. We need more. We'll add a star on Iran. Yeah, Saurus, honestly, was pretty much replaced. Has Tassie been built? I thought we had Tassie in here. We do have Tassie. Tassie's already built. Tassie's got some furniture. Tassie is pretty good on here. Yeah, you can Merc Saurus if you need to. He's really a hero that is not really a priority anymore. He's kind of went far down the list, guys, which there's another star. 2 more copies of a star, and we can take her to Ascended. Same with Mishka. If we get 2 more copies of Mishka, we can actually take her up to Ascended as well. Double right there, guys. Is it Iran and Pippa? We needed Pippa. We needed Iran. So that will allow us for 1 more star. What's going on this J guy? So look at that. So that will take and give us enough food. So there's Iran. And again, up to 1 star right there, unlocking the engraving. Pippa, let's make a little bit of food. We have a lot of food down here. We use some copies of Ogi. And I love building Arden, guys. Early game, Arden is just an absolute pain in the butt to deal with. If you guys have ever fought him early game, super, super difficult to deal with. Same with Ira. Ira does a lot of damage. Need 3 stars, a star and 3 Mishkas. Okay, so we're keeping count over here. So let's see. So we got, yep, Pippa we want to build. We have a star. And again, the reason I'm building Pippa we have there, we need 2 copies of Pippa. We still need 2 copies of Pippa. But we have both of them at 1 star, so we'll do the same. We will swap out. Yeah, the Iran guys are really strong. So we can drop out Iran. We can add in Oku. And a majority of these guys are built. All of the prime wilders are built. So let me know, Levi, are we going to continue with the wilders? We've used about half of our scrolls here. Should I build Kren to 60 or is he good at 30? Xena, Kren is really built. I think I built him to 30, 33. The plus 30 engraving on him works well. There is a couple more to add a little bit more haste on there, which works. It really does work when you add some haste on there. Once Pippa is engraved, that should do it for the next select. Yeah, once we get Pippa there. Pippa is close, guys. Which, I mean, we have 11 cards here. We could definitely do some more pulls here with our Wilders. The only other faction is Maulers. Keep going, Wilders. Let me know, Levi, what you think. Because I know in here, guys, look at the Wilders. The Wilders are not looking very deep when it comes to the Wilders. I'm even thinking with the heroes. Graveborn, I feel like we're pretty close. A majority of the primary heroes we can build. But again, we have Mishka, we have a star. It is up to Levi's, guys. Remember, this is his account. So we have 3 copies here. We have double copies. So we have Mishka right there. We need a little bit more Mishka. We need a little bit more a star. And we will have that built. Do you think that Awaken thing will work in the faction scrolls? Probably not. I do not think. Didn't know we were that good. Go Graveborn. All right, we're going Graveborn. And guys, we have another new subscriber to the channel, Wolf2003223. Thank you for subbing. I put a little tracker on there so we could sub. Most of the live streams we've done, we've gotten about 10. So we have actually gotten about 10. And I don't know why that's bugging out, but we've gotten about 10 new subscribers, and we are going on 25,000 subscribers already, guys, with the channel, which is incredible. Absolutely incredible. We're almost at 25,000 subscribers already for the channel. So Graveborn it is, guys. We'll get quite a bit of food in here. Again, we have a lot of heroes to build, and we need a lot of food to do it. We need an incredible amount of food, which there's another copy of Pharrell right there. And another one, which is a copy of Grez. Grez is almost completely done. Is Titus worth building? Yes. The big thing with Titus, guys, is the Mauler towers really lack crowd control. And Titus is one of the very few heroes, very few Mauler heroes that provide the crowd control. Building him up, guys, if you can get the savagery up, he is really, really tough to deal with. He's pretty strong. Which there is Grez again, guys. And I thought Grez was pretty close, which he is. That'll put the 3rd star on Grez. Grez, similar to Scarlet, guys. The hero you have to build out. The sooner you build them out, the Twisted Realm, the Cursed Realm, the better. Honestly, the better it is for either of them. Weakest faction is the Maulers. Yeah, absolutely, guys. The Maulers are tough. It's really tough. Even on my YouTube account, the Maulers are a lot of floors behind the rest, which there's Oden again. I think Oden is almost done. I think, and I do, yep, he is. Again, trying to mentally keep track of where these heroes are. But that takes Oden to 5 stars, guys. Again, he is a hero you definitely want to build out. And we have another new subscriber, Jacqueline. I think my pronunciation, I know, is absolutely horrible. But that is our 3rd, guys. That is our 3rd subscriber to the channel. Absolutely loving it. So wish list, we are dropping out Oden. And let's see who we got. We got Fane, we got Hodgkin in here. Silas, we already have copies of. Thorin, we already have enough copies of. But Levi, are we doing the Thorin cheese? You should put Silas in the wish list. Silas, we have 5 copies of. So Silas, we have built with 1 star. We already have the copies of. Desira, we needed more copies of. Hodgkin, we needed more copies of. And again, looking back, so Silas, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then Desira, we only have 3. So Hodgkin, we have 2. And then Thorin, we have enough unless we're taking Thorin. Oden, my favorite. Yeah, Oden, guys, absolutely amazing. So I put Desira in here because, again, Silas, we already have at Ascended with a star. So we have a couple more to build in here. And another elite right there, which is Pharrell. Pharrell, absolutely, guys. Amazing, amazing crowd control. I suck at the same reason, Levi. I hate the Thorin cheese. It is probably one of my most super hated comps to try to get done. There's Pharrell again. Where's Pharrell built at? That's triple copies of Pharrell. See, Pharrell's already pretty well built. So Pharrell adding another star right there. We don't have that many faction scrolls left. We have 62. Then we can use our cards. Yeah, I know the Thorin cheese. It's tedious, but when it comes to the Flora stages, and that's, if you guys have watched the live stream where we're doing our pushes, it's super important for that Thorin cheese for the RNG aspect. I feel like now that you can auto battle, it kind of made the Thorin cheese almost bearable because you can auto battle. Which double copies of Daemon right there, guys. A few more scrolls, then it's onto the Stargazer, and we still have 412,000 diamonds, guys. That is right. We still got an insane amount of diamonds on there. There's another copy of Tresnar. All right, so another copy of Daemon. We almost maxed out all of the Graveborns. We have a lot of copies of these Graveborn heroes and a lot of stars on there, guys. Now we actually have a lot of food that we can go ahead and mirror up with. Yeah, Pharrell being super sneaky. So cards, we have 13 cards. Let's do, what do you think, Levi? Because I'm thinking let's split this maybe between Wilders and Graveborns. But I know with the Maulers, it's kind of tough. Thorin cheese works with a bit of marginal area load to perfect without massive RNG. Yeah, that's the really thing. It is no one can deny the Thorin cheese and how well the Thorin cheese works. Did we get the other select summons? I think we should. 19 out of 20. We could build somebody in here though. I think we have a few that we can absolutely build in here, like Silas. He is a hero. Again, we have an incredible amount of food on here, and we never used any of our stones. So we haven't used any of the stones that we have in here, but there are a lot. What's going on, Fat Fam? Wilders, they're saying Wilders. The crowd is going for Wilders for Mishka and a star. Again, in here we can use Viden, which I do not like him at all. He is an absolute pain. Early game when you're fighting him. And we have a double copy here. Again, just building out a couple more of these heroes. That gives us our copy of Silas right there. Which Silas, guys, Silas does require quite a bit of an investment, but he is well worth it. He is really well worth it when you build out Silas. He is a super strong hero. And the engraving on him, if you get to engrave him, is super strong as well. And there is our another choice hero right there. Levi, do you have floor 40 beat on every faction tower? I think he does. I think the towers, Celestials and Hypogean heroes definitely need some pushing. Yeah, he's 170 plus on all the towers. The crowd is going Wilders. All right. Levi says Wilders and Graveborn. So we got 13. Fingers crossed, guys, that we can get some of these strong ones. Lorzen out of here, not the one we want to see. Mishka and a star. Not Gorvo, Mishka and a star we're still looking for. Very tanky, low deficit, but at higher deficiencies, he dies. Who are we talking about? Is Arthur? Yeah, Arthur dies too, even with his mitigation, which there's a copy of Leica. Arthur does die incredibly fast. We have Namora, and they're not going to give us exactly who we're looking for. Lorzen again. All right, and we got Pippa. Look at that, we got Pippa, and then Graveborn. He said Wilders and Graveborn, so we will split them between. Copy of Hodgkin, we can definitely use him. Is Aziz in any meta teams? Not really, Alex, not really anymore. So unfortunately, not really making it into any meta teams. We do see it sometimes with the Mahira, the Charizard comp, in some, but most of them, no, we don't see Aziz anymore within the meta teams. Isold again, and our final Graveborn pull here. Go on and get his dimensional key. Oh, the dimensional key's in there too. There's a copy of Fane. All right, guys, Stargazer. So looking at the Stargazer, Lucretia we have at Legendary. That is right. We have one copy here. So we need what? We need one copy to Legendary plus 2 to Mythic. That gives us 3, 5 to Mythic plus 4. We need 9. We need 9 copies of Lucretia, guys. 9. That's an incredible amount. And then Wilders, we have pretty much everyone, but 9 copies of Lucretia. All right. How's the time? What's the plan? Another stream this weekend? Nope. We're going to keep going, Levi. We're going to keep going. We're going to get this done. Stargazer's relatively quick. We need 9 copies of Lucretia. We need 11 to take her to 1 star. Again, this part usually goes pretty quick, but let's see what we can do. And of course, all of our mats are going to be in there, which there's a Lightbearer hero, Graveborn hero right there, and we're going to pull quite a few out of here, guys. Mailbox is going to just explode with all of the resources out of here. There's a Wilder card, so now we've gotten all of our elite cards in there. Double Lucretia, 2 just like that, guys. Taking 2 out very, very quick. I love when we do the double pulls in here. It is absolutely amazing when we see 2 of them together. I would love to see 3 of them, which there's another one. 2 pulls later, guys. That's already 3 copies in here, which is very, very cool to see. That is 3 copies down already. Got a Mauler card right there. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, we get the diamonds. There's the Wilders. Another copy. That is 4 copies of Lucretia already. 4. We've already gotten 4 copies, guys, in less than 100 cards. Incredible. Incredible so far. Another Wilder card right there, which could be Mishka, could be Pippa, could be a star, another copy, plus another Wilder card right there. That gives us 5 copies of her. Come on, diamonds. There's a Mauler card. Going to build the Maulers just out of sheer cards, which I love to see. Mailbox again, completely full, guys. Wilder card. Let's pull one more, and then we'll add some copies on her. And there we go. A Lightbearer card on there as well. All right. So there is our 3 copies right there. Again, that'll take it to Legendary Plus. Mythic, just like that. Signature items are now unlocked. Signature items for her, guys, 110% required. And then we have 1 copy, so we need 3. We need 5. We need 5 to go to 1 star, so 5 total copies. Yeah, it's been pretty good. 5 copies, which there's a Graveborn card in that one. We know we just pulled a copy. Come on, keep the rates going, guys. We still want to get Alna out of this too. Where's our double? There's another one, so that takes us to 4 copies. 67 cards left here. A Graveborn card right there. Got some more Mythic Gear. Mythic Gear definitely falling out of here pretty well. Where's our diamonds, guys? 2 more pulls. Still need 4 copies. And our final with Stargazer cards is just some more resources. That's okay. 412,000 diamonds. What's going on? Kulan the cut? Kulan the cut? What's going on? All right, guys. So we need 4. We need 4 copies of Lucretia. I want to see the diamonds. There's 1. 3 left with our diamonds. Just some more resources right there. All of these artifacts are going to be maxed out. Another one giving us 2 left. And she is done with 1 star, guys. There's a Mauler card right there. We have a lot of elite cards. There's a Lightbearer card. Another one, 1 single one. Did I ever get a triple? One. One time we got a triple, and it was one time with Alna we got a triple. And I would love to see it again with Alna with another triple. Watch, we'll probably pull a triple in here because it's our 1 copy. We need 1. There's another Mauler card, so we have a lot of elite cards in here already. And there is our copy, guys. So 3 more copies just like that, which now this, when you start getting into multiple teams, guys, absolutely a huge, huge requirement to have the engraving for her. Which is cool. It is very, very cool. Loading. Big shout out to Loading, guys. Loading has been helping me on my account, completing all of the crazy Pippa minigame quests. Again, big shout out to Loading for helping me with those. Now, Alna is the next target, guys. We have right here, we have 2 copies. We have 1 down here, but it is only Elite Plus. Meaning we need the luck, guys. We need the streaming luck to build Alna. We already have Grez out there. Let's see. Let's see what we can do, guys. 347,000 diamonds. Again, we need some Alna luck in this one. Alna is the one and only hero I've gotten a triple on when we pulled copies of her. And I'm hoping that's the case, or I'd love to see the diamonds in here. Graveborn card right there. Another Graveborn card, so back-to-back elites. And there's our first copy, guys. So that will take her to Legendary. And we got a Graveborn card as well, which I'd love to see. Anytime that we're pulling elite cards in here, I love seeing the cards. Not the arena tickets. The arena tickets I hate, but the cards themselves are very cool to see. And there's our second copy, guys, in a Lightbearer card. We got to keep the rates going. There's another one. So that's already 3. Come on, back to back. We got to get this hero built. Some more mats right there. There's another copy. That is 4 already. Mauler card. Maulers are getting built. Another one right there. So 3 pulls, 2 heroes, a Wilder card right there, or excuse me, a Mauler card. All right, we need 1 more copy out of here, and then we'll build a couple up. Double cards, double Lightbearer cards. That could be our copies of Scarlet we need, and there is another copy of Alna, guys. Absolutely just building her out like a monster. I love seeing it. Legendary, so there is our copy to Mythic. All right, so there is our Mythic. We have 1 right here, so we need 4 for Ascended, 5 with that, so we need 7 total. See you later, Furry. Yeah, so we need 7. 7 total in here. 225 or 222,000 diamonds, 7 copies, guys. We can do it. We should have no problem pulling these last 7 copies. A Lightbearer card right there. And again, the mailbox is just absolutely broken with the crazy amount. So there we go. So we need 6 more, guys. There is another copy. And another card right there. Wilder card. Double elite card right there. Come on. 177,000 left. We definitely need... We need some more copies. There's a Mauler card. We'll pop all those cards when we're done. Because, again, we have a lot of them, guys. Double elite cards right there. And another copy of Alna. 157 left. Back-to-back copies of Alna. Very nice. That is 2 right in a row, guys. Can we do 3? It is double. That's 4 copies, guys. 4 in a row that we pulled. Wow. 3 summons, 3 pulls. That's 15,000 diamonds. That's 4 copies of Alna. Just like that, guys. 4 copies of Alna. Can we do it again? Can we do it one more time? Oh, just some cards. I knew it had to end sooner or later, but that is 4. That is incredible. That is 4 copies. Just like that. That was awesome to see. Look at that. 3 pulls, 4 copies. There is Ascended. We need 1. We need 1. That was very, very cool to see, guys. We need 1 single copy, and she is done. Wow. That was awesome. That's as good as pulling 3 together. That was very, very cool to see. And look at that, guys. Another double. Wow. Those are some really good rates. I know it was a lot of diamonds, but that was another double. We got pretty lucky with Alna, but that is the engraving, guys. Incredible. Yeah, Dolly, Josie, Dolly has been absolutely hating me too. Did we select summons? I did for Scarlet, but we have another one. We still have another one in here. Whoever you want to summon for. If you want to summon for Scarlet, who else did we want to Stargaze for? Because I know we had, who else? I know we wanted Lucretia. We had talked about doing Alna, which we got that set. Who else were we looking for, Levi? Let me know. We still got 97,000. We can do regular summons if you want to. It is entirely up to you, Levi. Whatever you want to pull in here, absolutely. We will go ahead and pull. It did not feature you along with other content creators during the birthday. Oh, that's okay. I tried to make the birthday live stream. I caught some of it. I didn't catch all of it. Is Rowan engraving good? I would not engrave Rowan. Rowan is pretty far back to the Stargazer. Who do we want to Stargaze for, Levi? So here he said Scarlet, then back to the Stargazer. So we'll pick up another copy of Scarlet in here. And then it is, look at that. We got Entendre. Boom. We got our copy of Scarlet and a bonus copy of Entendre, which I love to see, guys. That is very, very cool to see. Khazard to Mythic, Mortis or Twins. Who do we want, Levi? Because here I'm thinking, who do we have? I know Khazard we could build up a little bit higher, but we don't have Mahira. I know we have Mahira built a little bit, which could work even with the lower Mahira. So we could do Khazard, but who do we want to do? Mortis we have built up a little bit. We got lucky with the RNG there. And then the Twins we already have at Mythic. Yeah, so both of those pretty good. I know we got some RNG with Zafriel in there. Also got a couple of other copies. We have Zolrath. Yeah. So I'm thinking, I know Zolrath does work incredibly well, but Khazard does as well. When do you get to choose a desired hero summons? You can do that, Arlen, when you get Ascended Heroes. Chat, and you rule the last one. Oh, thank you. So let me know in chat. Celestial or Hypogen, who do you guys want to see? We have almost 100,000 diamonds. Who do you want to see? Drop it in chat. We have Khazard. We have Mahira. I've seen a couple Khazards. Mortis or Twins. Again, put it in chat who you want to see. And in the meantime, we'll pop open these cards. Frampton, because he's awesome. We're going to pop open these elite cards, guys. So we have Oden, we have Pharrell, we have Shamira, and we have Grezin here. Very, very good pull right there. Maulers that we don't use. I say go Frampton. Who do we got? We got double Drez. Look at that. Drez built up a little bit higher. We have Thisu in there. We have Brutus. That might ascend Brutus. We have Warwick in here. Khazard, 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 Khazard. Oh, looks like Khazard. Twins, then pull the rest. Frampton. The twins are mythic. We already have the twins already at mythic. So Wilders, we need a star. We need Mishka. We get Mishka. Yes. We got Mishka out of there. We got another copy of Iran. I say Khazard. So we're going to do Khazard. Seems like Khazard is the way to go. Yeah, it seems like Khazard is going to make sense because of the ability to use Mahira. And then in here, guys, we got Maro, we got Cecilia, which I love. Very nice. Very nice pull in there. Yeah, the twins we already have at Mythic. This is actually a pretty decent stopping point is when you do get them to Mythic. Because you unlock the signature item. You'll build them up higher eventually. I don't think right now we need them much higher. But we could definitely use Khazard. Khazard would work. And Mahira does work, but Khazard, most of the guys, if you've even checked out the video I put out earlier with in season, absolute amazing guide building out Khazard. Mahira doesn't work super effective without Khazard, which is the reason why a lot of players build Khazard first, is because of the plus 30 signature item and kind of the effectiveness within there. What's going on, Jesus? Yeah, Walker's in there too. Leofric is tough, guys. I can't find anywhere that Leofric really works. A lot of players do have him built out in Frampton. So we're going to go Khazard. You know what? We got a couple more summons. Feeling lucky about meme summon for Almas. Yeah, exactly. Willa, meme summon for Almas. Almas might be awakened. We might see the awakened Almas over on the Wilders. All right, guys. So here we go. Got to get the luck. 94,000 diamonds left. Let's see if we can do it, guys. I'd love to see the diamonds in here. I'd love to see some copies of Khazard. At least getting him up to Mythic would be a really, really big bonus. There's another Lightbearer card right there. A Wilder card. Or they're just going to shut us out because they gave us so many copies of Alna. There's a copy, guys. So remember, we're trying to get him to Mythic. We want that signature item unlocked. And the Charizard will work, even with him just being a little bit built. What is he used for, Arlen? Khazard is actually used for his signature item. Khazard is super, super effective, but you have to, absolutely have to have that plus 30 signature item on him, or he doesn't work. That's really the effectiveness on what we're using it for. There's another copy of him, guys, which let me just make sure. I didn't really look how many more we needed on there. Look at the stars, guys. Adding a ton of stars. So that takes it to legendary. And we have one more right there. So we could possibly do it. It's going to be another new sub. Steph GTS. What is going on? That is 4. We have 4 subs in here so far, guys. If you haven't subbed to the channel, sub to the channel, please. Trying to hit that 25,000 mark. It is getting pretty close. 39,000 diamonds left. Let's see if we can get Khazard completed with the diamonds that we have. There's another copy, guys. Very nice. That'll be Legendary Plus. We need 2. Yeah, we need two copies, or we need the diamonds, just like what Levi said. 2 more copies, guys. There's another card. There's one more copy. We have 2 more pulls. Can we do it? Can we do it with 2 more pulls? This is going to be close, guys. Resources on that one. This one gives us a Wilder card. We're going to burn the singles because I want to see if we can do this. It's going to come so close to being completed if we don't. Every pull is one closer. I would love to pull the diamonds like this. That would be absolutely crazy to see. But maybe, just maybe, 1 arena ticket. There it is. Boom! There it is, guys. I believe that is our last one that we needed, which is awesome. That is awesome. There's our double copies right there on the single pull. The clutch for Levi. There is our Mythic Khazard, guys. Exactly what we needed. We got it. We absolutely got it. Mythic Khazard, that is where he has to be built. That plus 30 signature item again on him, absolutely super, super important to have. It is the reason why you build Khazard. It is absolutely the big reason why you build him out, guys, is this plus 30 signature item. It's amazing. We got him. So lucky. And another new subscribe, guys. We got JC Cubing and Alex as well. Thank you guys for both subbing to the channel. Yeah, very, very cool, guys. Khazard is awesome. He is absolutely amazing. So look at it, guys. Let's see who else we have in here to build. Because I know we have a lot of other heroes. Again, we got Morrow finally built. So we have enough copies in there. We have Cecilia. We have food, which we have an incredible amount of food just in the stones itself. Maulers, we picked up a couple more stars on here, which I like. Nemitsu, we actually got Brutus up to Ascended, which is awesome. Absolutely love him. Antandra, we have enough to add a star on her, which is awesome. Skarath, I think we're still one shy. I think we're one shy of Skarath getting his furniture, which of course, guys, Skarath has to have the furniture because of the 5-pole. He has to have that furniture. And here we took Iran to a star. We got some bonus copies on there, picking up his second star. Pippa we wanted to build, which I think we're one shy. There's Pippa. We're one shy on Pippa. But we have Mishka. We have a star. Still need a little bit more there. Then, of course, guys, most of the Graveborn heroes built. I love seeing Grez built. I love seeing Pharrell built. We have enough for Thorin. We have Desira's almost done right there, which is cool to see. Hodgkin we have copies of. And again, guys, look at the Graveborn. We have Isolde enough copies to build them up. Oden, we got to complete max, which is awesome. And look at that. Bird R6, another new subscriber. Thank you for subbing to the channel. I'm going to pick up the Grez skin tonight. Yeah, the Grez skin is awesome, guys. I love the Grez skin. And then we got, of course, Alna. We got maxed out to 1 star, or ascended to 1 star. We pulled copies of Zafriel, which is awesome. We pulled copies of Titus. We got Lucretia built to 1 star. We also got Khazard up, which is very cool. And we also got double copies of Mortis. Mortis we got to legendary, which is super effective as well. A ton. It's going to take you a long time, Levi, to get all of these built, to get, honestly, there's so many levels, because even Levi was always level capped. He was level capped at 340. You can take this to 380. I'm sure going through the chests, getting all of the additional copies of heroes, you're going to be able to build a lot more. And there's a star, guys. 1 copy of a star, and then a copy of Rowan. So I believe for a star, that gives us just about all the copies we need, but it is super close. Even Drez, we pulled double copies of Drez again, which is so close to getting him built as well. So Levi has a lot of work. Levi has an incredible amount of work to do. Because again, guys, all of the rare stones on here, look at all the food. We have 100 Wilder cards, 100 Wilder cards in there. All of these chests, guys, cleaning all this out. And then look, 66 rare stones, not including that. The bag is completely full of rare stones as well. So he's going to be able to build out all of these heroes within here. When we started, we had 2 rows of Ascended heroes. Now we have a ton. There's an absolute crazy amount of Ascended heroes on this account, guys. It is very, very cool to see the amount of summons we did in here. So guys, that'll do it for our stream for tonight. Again, big shout out to Levi for allowing me to do the stream. We do have a couple more in the works. I love doing the streams on here and doing the summons, doing the viewer summons. It's very cool to see. And the discipline that the players have to actually save this amount of resources, guys, it takes an absolute incredible amount of discipline to save almost 500,000 diamonds on here to go ahead and do the summons. It's awesome to see what's coming. Guys, we know very soon we are getting the Awakened Thane. Awakened Thane should be up on the test servers tomorrow. So we should be able to check him out, check out his skills and abilities. A lot of players have said he looks super broken. So it'd be very cool to see exactly what that is going to look like. when it comes to Thane. Now with the Awakened Heroes, guys, they are super expensive, which is the reason we kind of pick and choose who we're going to build, but they are super, super expensive when you're building those heroes out. So again, guys, thank you guys. Welcome all of the new subscribers that we have in the channel. I think we got like 6 or 7. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe we got 7 new subscribers, which is absolutely amazing, guys. Shooting for 10 every time that we get in there. They need Awakened Walker. No thanks. I will pass on Awakened Walker. But Thane, we're going to see exactly how tough he is and how it's going to work. So again, guys, big shout out to Levi for allowing us to do the summons. And look at that, Saul, another new subscriber. Thank you for all the subs, love and support. We're almost to 25,000 subscribers on YouTube. The channel is growing absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to be checking out the new game Dislike, which is coming out from Lilith. I believe it is next month that is going to be coming out. So we're going to check it. It is a anime RPG, which most of you know, guys, RPG is really my wheelhouse. That is what I play, and that is what I love to play, is the RPG games. I've played them my entire life, going back to the first Final Fantasy on normal Nintendo, which I still have in my basement, which is crazy. Very, very cool to see. So again, guys, thank you guys for joining me, and a big shout out to Levi. And as always, guys, have a good night, and thank you for watching.